Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I'm sharing some style tips and tricks to make your clothes look more interesting. So you know I am all about using what I own, and what I mean by that is that I'm not going out every week and every month like a lot of people do these days to buy new things, and if I do buy something new, I am thrifting it, so I'm not really buying a ton of brand new items. The reason why I'm doing this video is because when you are using what you already own and trying to make the most out of your items, it can get boring because you're reusing things all the time. And I think it's really sad that we are not used to doing this because that is what clothing is made for. It is not supposed to be disposable, but nevertheless, this is something that we have to kind of train ourselves into. So personally, to make my clothes feel better and look more interesting and visually appealing, I do a couple of style tips or tricks. And I like to play with my pieces, I add on accessories, and I style them and adjust them in different ways that makes them look different from just the single item themselves. So for example, this bodysuit is a very, very boring bodysuit. It is literally just a bodycon t-shirt. So alone, this looks plain. But if I accessorize it and if I style it up with some other pieces, then it has so much more potential. So my hope for you watching this video is that you will be inspired to try some new things out in your own wardrobe, experiment with your pieces, and just make the most of what you already own. With that being said, let's get started. This is something that you have seen all over Instagram, all over Pinterest, and possibly during your travels in France, and that is the Parisian or French tuck. This is when you take one side or even both sides of your shirt and just lightly tuck it into whatever bottoms you are wearing. And the reason why I love this is because it just adds some sort of visual dimension to your outfit, and it really just makes it look less flat, I guess, because it does kind of bulge out a little bit. And this is a really great way to create some effortlessness in your outfit, and it also looks very sophisticated too if you're doing it the right way and depending on what outfit you are wearing, of course. It's super easy to do. You can do it with a t-shirt, a button-up, you can do it with a hoodie. The options are endless, but it is just one of those simple tricks that you can do to make your outfit look a little bit more interesting. Another great way to make your outfit look a little bit more sophisticated and to really flatter your figure is by putting on an all black monochrome outfit. You've probably heard this before, and it is that black is honestly flattering on everybody. And the reason why is because it hides all of those areas that you maybe want to conceal. It also slims down the figure naturally. I don't know what it is about black, it just does. And so wearing, a black top and a black bottom, or maybe a jumpsuit, is going to really flatter your body no matter what type of figure you have. It is slimming, it smooths out the seams, and it also looks very sophisticated. It's also really easy to do, and it's one of those things that you can throw on when you're not sure what to wear, and guaranteed you will look good. There is not a ton of effort that needs to be put into this. It can literally be just black items. The only thing I would say to consider when you're putting on an all black outfit is the shade of black. There are different shades of black, okay? So there's like charcoal, and then there is pure black. Charcoal is a little bit more of an ashy color, and so it is a little bit lighter than a pure black. So if you're going to pair those items, it will be a monochrome outfit. It just won't look as seamless as an all pure black outfit would. Dainty jewelry has so much potential, and I absolutely love my jewelry because it's one of the biggest things that I use to spice up my outfits, and it also just shows your personality. I feel like jewelry in general can tell a lot about somebody. You can express your personality and your true self through it, whether it's a beaded bracelet or a beaded necklace or, a gold chain. There are so many things that you can do with jewelry, and you can customize it to your taste and preferences. So dainty jewelry in specific is awesome in my opinion, just because you can layer the pieces really easily without looking overwhelming. If I'm wearing a lot on my arm, arms. I typically don't wear a necklace, but I always have my earrings on, and I think that it just adds a lot of visual interest to the upper half of your body. So definitely try it out, and honestly, check out your thrift store if you want to accumulate some bigger, bolder pieces, and it will be much more affordable than buying it brand new. As a petite, it is very important for me to play with my proportions, and a lot of the time that means showing a little bit more of my upper chest area. So I'm talking about above the bust line and up to my chin. And one of my tips for you guys is to put your hair up if you're going to be wearing a busier shirt. And when I say busy, I mean something that is of a higher neck, or something that is ruffled, something that has a pattern or some type of detailing on the top of the shirt, because when you put your hair up, it shows a little bit more skin and it balances those proportions because you're able to see your neck. For example, take a black turtleneck. Try that on and have your hair down. If you're blonde, this might actually work okay, but if your hair is darker like mine, it's gonna look like you've been swallowed and that your head is floating. Personally, I don't like that look for myself. I don't know why you would want to have your head like looking like it's floating, but anyway, if you put your hair up, you can see part of your neck and it really just elongates that area of your body. So definitely try this out. It's going to look much more clean and put together as well. I have had, and I still have, my fair share of issues when it comes to getting a pair of pants that has the correct rise. And this is going to be different for every single person because everybody's bodies are different in terms of the torso to the bottom half ratio. For me personally, I do have a bit of a shorter torso, but at the same time, my proportions are kind of balanced, like if you look from afar. So I'm lucky in that sense, but depending on what your measurements are, your pants and their rise should always look proper. So just take high-waisted pants for an example. The rise should actually land right in the middle of your waist, and you can kind of figure out where that is by just pushing your hands down and figuring out where that smallest area of your torso is. That is actually your waistline, and so that's where the pants should land. If they are too high, then they're going to be landing on your rib cage, and I think I still have some pants that land just a little bit too high, but as a petite, it's very difficult for me to find pants that actually fit properly. So if you are able to find pants that fit properly, definitely do it. Try them on, figure out where the rise actually lands. If you're wearing mid-rise jeans or low-rise jeans, not sure if those are coming back, then also just make sure that the proportions of your body look right. A bra is one of the simplest, most basic parts of an outfit. It is what you put on before everything else, if you do wear bras. And so it's very important that you are wearing the right one. Personally, I was wearing the wrong bra for years until I found seamless bras. I don't know why I didn't find them before. Honestly, I guess it was meant to be, but recently, over the past year, I figured out that there were seamless bras that had pads in them, and they have been a game changer. For example, like this bodysuit, when I wear my seamless bra, you cannot see any lines, and I think that's really important in an overall look of an outfit because you want those clean lines. Actually, you don't want any lines at all, but you want those clean, seamless like body parts, and you don't want to have a bra popping out. It just, I don't know, I feel like it ruins the look if you're wearing a body tight shirt. And so try out seamless bras if you haven't already. They will be a game changer for you, I guarantee. And also just make sure that when you are wearing a top, for example, that is strapless, you put on a strapless bra. Like, you shouldn't have a bra strap showing, and that's kind of common sense. I know it's difficult for a lot of women who have larger busts, but I know that there are solutions out there for you, so definitely try them out. They will be worth it, and I feel like it just makes your outfit look much more sophisticated and put together, and it also just makes the outfit look cleaner. I'm going to sound a little bit repetitive with this one because I've mentioned it so many times on my channel, and that is the 3-color rule. The 3-color rule basically is what it sounds like. You only wear 3 colors, and that usually excludes the color white. if that's even a color, I don't really know. But the reason why is because it will just create a more cohesive look. And when you are getting dressed, honestly, it's very important that you are wearing something that's cohesive, unless you're totally like colorful, patterned, and that's your style. Personally, if you're watching this video and you are subscribed to my channel, then you know what my style is. So this is just one of my tricks that I use to make sure that my outfits look good all the time. So for example, if I'm gonna be wearing navy, camel, and maybe like a black piece, those are the three colors that I would keep in my outfit. I would not add in anything that is red, anything that is green, anything that is beige, because specifically those three colors are the core of my outfit. I might put on a white sneaker, and like I said, I exclude that from the 3-color rule just because it's kind of like an add-on, like an accessory, and it also provides a little bit of contrast. So try it out with your outfits, even if they're not in the same shade or tone. You can definitely try playing with the pieces and experimenting with what you have. And last but not least, neutral bags only. This is my personal rule. You do not need to follow this, but if you do like my style, this is just what works for me. So I only purchase and wear neutral colored bags. So blacks, I have dabbled in browns, but I don't seem to wear them very much, so I kind of got rid of them since then. But I also wear like white bags, I wear straw bags, so very natural fibers. And the reason why is because they simply go with everything. You can put the neutral bag on top of any outfit and I'm sure it will match. And this is really great when you're getting dressed because you don't need to worry about matching your accessories to your outfit. It's just one more step that could cause you stress if you're going for colors and patterns. And if you prefer that, you do you. I don't have time for that, and I also don't want to make time for that. So having black bags, straw bags, and just natural colors is definitely something that helps me create an effortless and very sophisticated, cohesive outfit. There you go, my friends. Those are my style tricks and tips that I use to make my outfits look a little bit more interesting and make my wardrobe items go a little bit farther. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have not checked out these videos yet, please do. If you are trying to figure out what your personal style is, I've got an entire video on how you can do that in a really easy and simple way. And additionally, I also have a video on my capsule wardrobe. So that might provide you with a little bit of inspiration as to what items might be good for you all year round. Obviously, it is based on my personal style, so things might be different for you, but I definitely think that it is a great inspiration piece for getting started. Now, before I close out, I would love to know if you do any of these style tricks and tips. Let me know in the comments below, and also please share any more that you might be doing yourself that I have not mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.